With the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all the bull sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to enjoy a stream? Sometimes you want to watch something that is truly great, and the commentary's first rate. You want to be where you can cheer when you learn a character's fate. You want to watch something that's truly great. You want to hear Brain Amoeba and Coldfrost saying something esoteric and yet cognate. You want to watch something that's truly great. And welcome everyone to Coldfrost Commentary. Once again, I am Coldfrost, and joining me, as always, my parasitic sidekick, Brain Amoeba.
That's right. I'm in your brain, slowly killing you.
Yeah, just like in Baldur's Gate 3, we actually came up with the idea first, and Larian stole it from us.
Yeah, once again, the story of Coldfrost Commentary is nothing but just nonstop plagiarism from everybody.
Exactly. Everyone plagiarizes everyone else except us. We are the, I believe the kids on the street still say OG. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so we are the OG. Of course, it is Stargate Saturday, which means we get to watch an episode of Stargate SG-1 because we haven't made it to Atlantis yet, but we'll get there one day.
Get to. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
I've earned enough good boy points throughout the week that I get to watch Stargate today.
Exactly, and now their good boy points are spent, and you'll have to start earning them once again.
Yeah, back to the grind.
Exactly. Slightly late edition today because I had an emergency that I had to go run, but that just meant overtime, which I love overtime because it means I get more money.
Time and a half, baby.
Oh yeah. And I need money because I make poor financial decisions called vacations.
I was gonna say, are these new financial decisions, or are you still recovering from Matsuri?
Recover Matsuri plus everything that happened to my house before Matsuri that I fixed. So it's like it's a juggling, but we'll get it done. We'll get it in there. My brain just stopped. Okay, so today's episode is the 20th episode, which is only 22 episodes this season. So we are
closing in.
Yeah, we're getting in there. And today's episode is Show and Tell. Brain Amoeba, what do you think that means?
So in this episode, when they all gather up at the Stargate, General Hammond tells them that they need to grab one item each and bring it back to Earth, and they will have to give a report on it for extra credit.
To like Congress or to him?
To him.
Oh.
And then if it's good enough, the person with the best report then gets to present it to Congress.
Oh, and then Congress will give them their show and tell medal?
That's right.
It's a very
rarest of all civilian
congressional medals.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often, but every now and then Congress deems someone worthy of the show and tell medal.
So you do it in kindergarten. It's practice. Most people just don't stick with it to get long enough to get good.
Yeah, there are very few professional show and tellers. Indiana Jones, I believe, was one, and that's all I can think of off the top of my head.
See,
exactly, and his spot needs filled. He's not making good movies anymore.
He's in it for what we call a paycheck now.
Oh, I'm just here to get. I had nothing better to do.
Yeah, he's in between crashing planes on golf courses. He shoots movies.
Is he still crashing planes?
I
thought they didn't allow him to drive those anymore.
Probably not.
But all right, I have like nothing else to get in with before we go. So you just ready to go? You want to get in it?
I don't know. There was something we talked about discussing last night, but I don't remember what it was.
That I slept since then.
Yeah,
sir.
I don't know. It's gone now.
It's gone, and I I have the memory of a honey badger.
Hopefully, nobody was staying to watch this episode for us to discuss whatever the hell it was we
And
were
if it
going to
was,
discuss.
type that in chat, and I will totally talk about it. But, or if you're watching this after, just comment on it, and then
Maybe we'll get to it tomorrow or whenever.
Or I'll peg that in my schedule. So, all right, let's get to it then. Bippity boppity boo. Here we go with you. Boom, done, and bah. Hopefully, I don't need to clean the disc.
That's
The
best
Blu-rays
part
are the most sensitive of all the discs.
That's the best part of Stargate Saturday, though. The cleaning of the disc.
Were you watching? Go and just try to clean it. High quality Blu-rays. Or high quality player. I don't know. One of the two.
Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way. You're going to get bloomed.
Iris. Ooh, that's a different shot. Anyone scheduled?
They sure are getting a lot of cold calls recently.
SG5 and SG14 are out, but neither are due back until tomorrow.
No Iris code?
No, sir.
I did not give the order to open the Iris, mister.
I did not open it, sir.
Yep.
Close it.
Oh, it struggled.
No. Open again.
That Iris closed, Sergeant.
I'm trying, but the computer keeps overriding it.
Oh, time for Samantha to come in and do her computer magic. It's
Who's this? Who's this? It's somebody. They have clothes.
Fozzie Bear. It's Jawa.
It's a Jawa. Houdini!
That's right.
Whoever it
He's
is,
here
they need better fashion on their planet.
He's here to salvage their tech. Oh my god, it's an observer child.
Yes, this is the infamous crossover between a show that existed and a show that had not existed yet.
That's my favorite kind of crossover.
Or this is the where the writers for Fringe got the idea.
May suggest allowing Carter to do it. She can detect other stuff.
She can tell if there's a presence.
Yeah.
A presence she has
Get
not
all-
felt since.
What's your name? Okay. My name is Sam.
Me, Sam. You?
I have to check you for
Snakes?
things you probably know nothing about. But just
You don't know what this kid
Snakes in
knows.
the
Don't
blood?
patronize him.
I heard. Have they tried that to get gold out of people? Cocaine.
It's snake blood. It's like tiger blood, but slightly worse.
Well, it wasn't cocaine to get the something out of your blood?
I don't know.
Ghost in the blood? Was it Ghost in the
Does
blood?
not grow old, hurt your father.
It's definitely. I've seen that anime.
I can't sense any knack.
Ghost in the Blood.
As far as I can tell, he's
Very, very graphic.
What's he
Tons
doing?
of gore.
Oh.
I'm here to warn you.
Oh, he comes bearing warning. He is a messenger from the future.
He does not say, be not afraid. He comes to say, be afraid.
So he's clearly not an angel, then that must, by
Yeah.
process of elimination, that must mean he's a demon.
Yeah, that's what demons say when they show up. Be afraid. Very polite. They expose themselves like that every time.
No. Now I'm just imagining like a flasher demon just shows up in a trench coat, flashes, be afraid!
So then he's,
Runs
boom, and then
away.
he's gone. What was that? It's a demon. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of worried.
I'm kind of upset that you just went, it's a demon, don't worry about it. What have you done in your life?
Like, what makes it really? Does he flash you with your genitals?
Maybe demon junk is very terrifying.
Yeah. What is that?
It's
Not even functional?
non-Euclidean sex organs.
So it's like the angels, but focused on his junk.
Exactly. Everything else normal. His junk
Yeah.
stuff of nightmares.
It's like, man was not meant to know. Your penis? Exactly.
He's no threat to us as far as I'm able to tell, but he's pretty weak. I'm guessing he's malnourished.
I'm pretty sure we could take this child, General.
What's your name?
Your name is Colonel O'Neill.
Yeah, but that's not the question I asked.
Yeah. Hey,
I know
kid.
who he is.
No.
Who are you?
Focus.
My mother told me.
That ghost.
Your mother?
Yes.
Wait, I remember this episode.
She says I am to speak only with you.
Well, these people
right.
are my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, no, not
She
gonna go
says
for it.
only to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ghost
All
says no.
Why me?
Because Mother has observed you and determined she likes you. You are
Oh.
one who can be
Oh.
trusted.
He's
Mother
got ghost
approved.
favor.
Jack O'Neill.
Well, thank you, ma'am. How long have you been watching me?
For many weeks.
Do you think he
Weeks.
he
Yes.
after
She
this
first saw you on another planet.
refers
She
himself as
followed
Mother
your youth
approved
to
Colonel
Stargate
Jack
at
O'Neill?
that
Yeah,
time.
that's a business card right there.
And turned with the one called
You hand that out to everybody.
Tonane. Based on your actions at the time,
Colonel O'Neill, Mother approved. What does this mean?
people
A
I was
mother
approved by
approved of it.
Mother.
who did not want to steal Tonane's
I think it's
memory.
Then why not
plainly
trust
says
the
on the
first
card
person?
what it means.
Because you are the leader. Mother insists I speak no further unless it is with you, alone.
Because you're the leader.
Step into the corridor for a few moments, folks.
All right, let's do it.
They
Nothing
don't
can
know
go
of
wrong.
Hammond from Hammond of Texas. The true leader.
That guy gets to stay in the back there.
Yeah, you don't worry
So
about
what
him.
do I call you?
He's not really there.
I do not have a name.
What's your
He's a
mom?
grunt, not even a person.
Son.
It's not much of a name.
No. It's more of a description.
Yes.
You have a name? No? Oh. What's your mother
says
call you?
you
Son.
have a son.
That's
He's the son, the embodiment of the dark side of the Force,
He's gone now.
you're getting way into the weeds,
What was
Star
his
Wars.
name?
Like,
and the mother who watches us all from is
I like
it
Charlie.
Center Point Station?
Can I be called Charlie?
can we not talk about like some of the worst lore ever written in Star Wars?
It's-
Sure. That's
Just-
what you want.
Objectively
Okay,
bad
Colonel.
lore.
I'm Charlie.
You know what? I'll say this. I will make this statement. After putting, like, because that lore kind of existed in the expanded universe, but after putting it into like the Star Wars Clone Wars, Dave Filoni should not have been allowed to touch Star Wars after that, because that is just bad lore.
So where are
It
you
is
from?
stupid and dumb.
Planet called Retalia.
Nice place.
Used to be. Until most of the Ritu were destroyed by mean creatures with glowing eyes.
Everyone's dead.
Well, that's the Gould.
Everyone I know
Sorry to
is
hear
dead.
That's why I'm here. To warn
Do
you.
you still have some mac and cheese? We sure do.
Well, thank you, Charlie. But we already knew about the Gould.
Not the Goa'uld. It's the Ritu rebels who intend to eliminate you.
What? Why? What?
Who the fuck are they?
We did a level 1 analysis on the iris mechanism. It behaved as if control was being commandeered from the main computer by an override. Like it was being controlled from another keyboard somewhere. We have software specialists.
Oh my god, I was right. She was on Center
Well,
Point.
we-
Station. Oh my god, that's just stuck in my brain.
Best I can tell.
I'm gonna be in the retirement home talking about the mother in Center Point Station.
Explain mom. See, it would be a natural psychological defense
Why?
mechanism.
There's better
What a
lore
curse.
out there.
Itself that she never
What a
left
cursed
behind.
fate.
Spirit, for lack of a better word, is always with him.
Well, how did he know about the Salish?
How do you know about my kid?
Is it possible?
The best lore is that the Wookiees celebrate Christmas, and they celebrate it so hard the entire galaxy adopted it as a holiday.
To attack.
It doesn't make much sense. Are the Gould attack
You
the
know
Ritu
what?
so the Ritu rebels attack us?
We need to determine the validity of what little.
I would
information
rather
we have.
have the Star Wars Christmas
Steel,
special
I'd like
than
you to
that
cut the
episode
sermon, you'll
of
see it.
Clone Wars.
Listen to this description.
Really?
I'm gonna read
That
it.
is
You
that is a
prefer the
statement I'll
Christmas
make.
special over the father, the son, and the daughter.
I will make that statement right now. Yes, it's a spicy statement, but it's a true statement.
There you
Star
go.
Wars Christmas Special, a
Not at all,
piece
did
of TV so reviled that George Lucas himself bought up all the copies he could and destroyed them.
It is very bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm liking the Christmas
Get that a
special,
lot?
but it's not as offensive to the lore as
He's a Jaffa.
that one
He wants to
episode
kill
of
me just like
Clone
he killed
Wars.
the Ritu.
No. He's a good job.
No, to be fair, I'll also state that
In fact, he
Clone
saved my
Wars,
life one time.
the only good episodes were the ones with Cad
Hates the
Bane in
food
it.
as much as you.
No.
That's it. I preferred the original cartoon,
Right out loud.
The Ginity Tarkvat blog suite.
where Grievous was an absolute
Mom.
badass.
You said you trust me, right? Well, I'm telling you, Teal'c is okay. In fact, all my friends here at the base are okay.
Trust me in my trust in my friends. She's over there. Come, can't you see?
No, he's blind.
It's like,
Okay.
Mother says to trust only you and the other members of your team.
okay, he's on my team. Therefore, syllogistically,
Charlie? Teal'c. Charlie.
I am pleased to meet you.
try to smile, Teal'c. He's a child.
He is smiling, or
Listen,
trying
Charlie.
to.
We have to ask you some questions.
But Teal'c has not felt joy in many moons.
I am sorry, O'Neill. I must leave this room.
Yeah, no. That child's got weird vibes.
Excuse me, Charlie.
Weird vibes.
Mother.
Teal'c can sense the vibes.
Teal'c has failed the vibe check.
My symbiote became agitated when I entered the room.
Any idea why?
Are symbiotes sensitive to ghosts?
Yes.
Are we getting ghost lore?
The symbiote so disturbed.
Like cats and dogs, symbiotes get agitated in the presence of spirits? Teal'c on Ghost Hunters win.
His handling.
I was planning.
You have seen it
Eventually.
yourself.
Teal'c, what does your symbiote feel? Nothing. This is all fake.
Weapon.
Damn it. Again.
Carter and Frazier
Dude,
checked
damn
them out
once
for all the threats we encountered from the other kids.
I didn't find any apparent threat to us, but he's in worse shape than I thought, the poor kid. Several of his major organs have congenital defects.
Well, that's problems.
It's like Mother Nature put him together in a hurry and got everything just a little wrong. His heart valves are defective, his renal function is a mess, and I have serious questions.
Someone was
about
like,
his lungs.
what's a human? I
I'm
think
afraid without
this.
some very
Yeah,
aggressive medical
He's a good enough
he
human.
won't live to be much older than he is.
His
He'll-
organs are generally in the correct spot.
Maybe. But he may be beyond anything our medicine can
What?
do. There's something
What
else.
show was it where the alternate
Charlie's
universe,
CAT
everything was on the
scan.
opposite
Now,
side?
if you look along the lower part of the brain stem, this is the
Maybe
part where
sounds
normal
like
humans
sounds like
have what's called
sliders.
reticular formation. It's the part of the brain that
Sliders.
determines alertness.
That's a
solve
show I haven't
perception
watched
of
or
things.
thought of in a while.
Charlie's is twice the size of ours. And that could explain why he knew you had a son, and may also explain why he had such an effect on Teal'c's symbiote.
So what? He's got ESP? Some
He's psychic.
telekinetic thing going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a skeptic on such things, but
Okay, where the hell do you get off being skeptical about anything this deep into this show?
So Charlie,
It's like, well, they're aliens, but
Tell us why
psionics
you want
probably not a thing.
It's not the
There was brain switching
some of the Ritu rebels.
like last episode.
why do the rebels?
Yeah, but that was with a machine. That's
Because the glowing
engineering,
orb
which is a form of
attached to
science.
Ritu.
ESP, it's basically magic. Magic isn't real.
The rebels believe that the glowing eye people are too powerful to destroy directly. They believe they can only be destroyed by attrition.
Attrition. What does that mean?
Attrition is the gradual diminution of strength or number by
I know what the word means.
God damn it.
I meant in context.
Daniel, I understand the
Right.
definition. I mean, in this
They
context,
must
what
want
does
to
it
kill
mean?
all possible hosts. They must think that if the Goa'uld have no new hosts to infest, that they'll eventually die out.
by attrition.
Yes.
Can they infest things
Insane.
other
There
than
are
humans?
billions of
Yeah,
possible
they
Goa'uld
the
This-
Unos,
all throughout
remember?
the galaxy.
Yeah, the Yerk style shit. They just prefer humans because humans are awesome.
That
Yeah,
is
no,
why the
that's
Central
their
Authority
first
of
host were the
Ritu sent
were
us
the
here.
Unos. Don't you remember that?
Charlie,
Vaguely.
Unos don't come up
curious, are
often.
you a Ritu?
But when they do,
No. I am of your species.
Is your mother a Ritu?
Of course.
It was that weird swampy thing, right? In the cave, in Thor's
Yeah.
caves.
Yes.
Well, if you're one of us, why can you see her?
Because I'm special.
You're special
Go,
now.
go fuck yourself,
Mother
Daniel.
created me to serve as an intermediary.
She created you.
Yes. She hoped I would be older before we came, but my accelerated growth caused my body to begin failing, so we had to come sooner.
Captain, you're our
What the
physics
fuck is?
expert here.
What the fuck is this?
Possible there's a
This is when someone's like, I need to talk to people, but I don't want to be seen. So
Theoretically, it is
I
possible.
want to. I'm just gonna make a child.
I mean, according to quantum physics, matter
I've seen Sailor Moon, so I'm pretty sure he was sent by the Mackay tree.
180 degrees out of phase with ours. Right now,
No,
the
to be
sun is
fair,
on
the
level.
communication skills of
Then
this
their
are way
light
above
and
the
sound
Mackay
waves
tree.
would be undetectable by us.
So what? Prepare for an attack by an invisible army?
If there's a Ritu in this room, it came through the Stargate. And it is capable of controlling the iris.
Son, how did your mother do that?
I am no longer called son. Call me Charlie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Charlie,
I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a name.
how did your mother control the iris?
Mother came ahead of me weeks ago. She observed you and how you operate the iris.
She's
Then
been
you
here the whole
the
time.
entire time.
opened it for me, just as you do.
She
The
just
call was
acted
coming
into the
from
computer.
inside
Yeah.
the room.
That's how the computer behaved, sir. As if it was being
FCC's haunted, guys.
So the Ritu can operate things in our phase.
Yes.
Carter?
It is possible, sir, but it doesn't seem very likely.
Mother is growing impatient with your narrow-mindedness.
Oh, okay.
Stand up.
See, she's here.
Ghosts are real.
I assume that came from.
Mother.
Was she
Well-
mad, or was she making a point?
She was making a point that she exists because she was tired of them basically going, there's no such person.
Yeah.
Seems obvious that this Ritu exists.
Well, here's a question. How do we deal with an invisible threat?
We need a way to detect.
Ghostbusters.
That would be helpful.
If I
Yeah,
remember
but-
correctly, they're not very useful
Seems my
because they
simple
couldn't even
consensus
get
creature.
out the three ghosts
Okay,
from the Casper
limited
house.
helpfulness right there.
Explain.
Can it tell us where?
I mean,
exactly-
this is before Haunted Mansion, so that guy hasn't invented his ghost camera yet.
It was not that
The
specific.
camera from Fatal Frame might be floating around at this point in time, though. They could use that.
This is also before
Perhaps if
13
my symbiote
ghosts.
can detect this creature,
not the original.
or we can also sense them.
You're
That's the
right.
point,
So
they have
then
to
they
see
have
them
the.
in black
Did they
light.
have the glasses in the original?
Perhaps
That
the
could
total-
see
I
ghosts.
It could
don't
be.
know. I haven't actually seen it. Let's find out.
Dr. Jackson, signal the token.
But the remake is better because it's got Shaggy
Not incorrect.
and Monk. Very weird movie.
They use a speck of in the original.
A speck of what?
Special set of goggles in the
Oh,
original.
so they do.
Hello, Sam.
Do you guys got
Dad, we
ghosts?
have a little
Ghost
bit of a
vision?
situation, and we may need Selmac's help.
Selmac. I thought maybe you just wanted to see your old man.
I do, Dad.
But this time we do need your symbiote, Jacob.
Nice to see you too, George.
No offense, old friend.
Anytime. By the way, Dad, did you know ghosts are real?
Ghosts are real and they're
It is
problematic.
an honor to once again return to your planet, General. What can we do for you?
Have you ever heard of something called a Ritu?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
What's
may
up?
have one here.
Toku Kree, Taklan, and Obi-Wan.
Get the fuck out.
Please send him back to where we came from. In the meantime, take me through this Ritu.
We may have one here. Oh shit! Shit's getting. we may have one of those things. Well, we have a problem then.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard you say. Oh no. Oh no.
You ever heard of
Hey,
this
Charlie.
Ritu species? Yes, they're problem.
Tired. Really tired.
The question is he going to be like Barbossa and go, I feel cold?
Charlie? Sir, it's okay. That's right, he's not a Gould. It's a Tok'ra. We're okay.
Whoa. He's failing the vibe check.
Ah, that hurt.
You are correct. There is a Ritu in that room. Taklan. This will illuminate the Ritu if it is there.
They got ghost lanterns.
It's one of those guns from Halo.
They got Alan Wake devices.
Jacob?
These things are enough of a oh my god, they're hideous. These things are enough of a problem that the Tok'ra have specialized weaponry.
She could have hurt us a long time ago if that's what she intended.
Tok'ra creep.
But it's right there. I've got the shot.
To be fair, this is a good point. It's like, if this thing wanted to kill us, it wouldn't have done this in such a roundabout way.
I owe you an apology.
Unless it was some sort of crazy supervillain. I want to warn you about my about the fact that I'm about to kill
Charlie,
you.
I want you to do me a favor.
What?
You and your mom stay in this room until I get back. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I promise.
You are now my prisoner.
Either one of you. Okay.
Okay.
But hey, we know we seen her shoot things, and now we know she exists because we saw it. And believing is seen.
Somebody please explain.
She's
to
a
me
spooky
how
bug thing.
Thing could be the kid's mother.
He said their leaders created him to communicate with us. They must have cloned him or engineered him somehow.
No, all they'd need is some human DNA, and it would be possible to construct him in a lab.
Yeah.
It would also explain
Easy peasy.
She's just like, you know how many clones I got? Wait a second. I probably should admit to this.
Mother.
to do something that advanced.
Cloning's bitch tier technology. What the hell? It's like,
Engineering a human child would be a very precise exercise, Colonel. Changing one set of genes to alter the reticular formation could have numerous additional ramifications.
Even though we can't see them, these Ritu can definitely see us.
Which puts us at a great strategic disadvantage. I understand.
we might be fucked, guys.
Eliminate them.
They're Gould, Teal'c. That's their job.
The Ritu are a pretty peaceful race. The Goa Old wiped most of them out just because they were a possible threat.
Okay, but
how
did the Gould wipe?
Yeah,
They were able to isolate
but
the
how?
regions that we are sensitive to and develop a device that would expose the creatures. This is a transphase eradication rod. The Tok'ra have managed to rip off several versions of this device. It's also capable of terminating a Ritu.
Well, do me a favor, will you? Don't terminate this Ritu.
This is one of the good
Promise the
ones.
kid.
It appears this Ritu came to
Just
warn
like you're
us
one of the
an
good ones of your
impending
race,
rebel
it's one of the
Yeah.
good ones of its
Yeah.
race.
Yeah.
Tolerance.
The Ritu rebels are kind of like terrorists are here on Earth. Nasty guys. They could do a lot of damage here, folks. Kill a lot of people.
How many are there?
Don't know.
Yeah.
But I do know their MO.
They did not give me their population numbers. I'm
Suicide
sorry.
infiltrators. They sneak in, they split up, plant destructive devices, and try to maximize the damage before they've even been detected. But they usually attack old planets. Any idea why they want to attack here on Earth?
Apparently to destroy all
They're-
possible hosts.
They're cutting the Gordian knot, as it
Is it
were.
possible that they can get through our iris?
No. Their molecules wouldn't reintegrate any more than yours or mine.
Can our weapons even touch them?
Earth weapons will not be as effective as a TER. But since the Ritu are somewhat affected by solid matter in our phase, your weapons might at least slow them down.
It might
But
upset them
essentially,
slightly.
Yeah, a bullet would be inconvenient.
Nothing.
You bet. Pretty tough.
Does
to
the
see
Zat work?
target that you can't see. Even with TERs, it's tough. Best weapon is advanced intel, knowing where they'll come from and how.
Well, I should talk to Mom. She might know.
They
where
only
this-
have one possible point of ingress, so I mean,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. say she does give us the address where they're coming from, isn't it kind of risky to go looking for them? I mean, it's possible we may let more of them through to Earth and not even know it.
If we've got TERs, we'll be able to see them.
We need some intelligence, Dr. Jackson. It's the only way we'll
We
know
have
what
no
we're
clue
up
what's going on right now.
We're operating under Invisible Man protocol. Shit's fucked.
Have you seen that movie, Daniel? It did not go well for
Mother
anyone
says
trying to
not to
catch him.
cry.
Yeah, it's
They had to do a Red Rover to get him.
yes, they did. Wild shit, Daniel. Highly recommend this movie.
Boys of your culture do not cry.
Not true.
It's such a good movie. I love that movie
for,
so much.
for the time, Daniel, the effects incredible. I cannot recommend The Invisible Man enough.
A good thing.
Yeah,
Mother is leaving.
Now, see, that's a
they
good reason.
took him out frame by
Mom
frame,
leaving
Daniel.
it
You know how
was number
painstaking
6,
that must
so
have
Yeah.
been?
Good reasons. Actually, 6 is.
I don't mean to
What-
go into
Thanks,
film
Steve.
history here, Daniel,
What,
but
what is happening here, General? People don't talk to me about films. My true passion.
Of course, is
everyone's always, where are we going,
Three.
Commander? What?
Three is
How we
huge.
save the world from
Bigger
aliens
one
this
down
day?
there.
No one talks to me
She's
about
still
my
here.
film likes.
She's
You know what inspired me to join the Army, the Air Force, Daniel? What? Buddy Holly movies.
She's not taking you with her.
I don't think
She
anyone's
wants
ever
to
said
leave
that
me here
ever.
with my own kind.
I'm easily influenced by pop culture, Daniel. That's why there's no TV here.
I think you should.
Who
stay.
knows what might
Be
happen?
better off.
Yeah.
I think I
I started
belong
watching
to you,
X Files. I
Dad.
took up smoking. It was very, and
Yeah.
I kept my office in shadow. It was very
Yeah.
weird.
Charlie,
People hated it. My wife, most of all.
before she leaves,
Used to be on the straight and narrow. Now you're drinking whiskey on the rocks and you're smoking.
That's because I
She
I
says
lead
she'll
a
show
secret
me
life
this.
that no one can know, but I protect
Yeah.
the world.
Jack?
Yeah.
Could I be your son for a while?
It's an inappropriate question.
Jack, can another one of your kids die? And by one of your kids, I mean, can I be your kid so I can die?
I don't know, Charlie. I don't think you'd want that.
Yes, I do. You'd be great.
It's an instant death
can-
sentence.
You can bury me next to your other son in a grave that says Charlie O'Neill,
What?
like 1998 to 1998. But why is the coffin so big? Shut up. It's like
Don't talk.
Stop asking questions.
Okay.
this gravesite is classified.
Okay.
But it's clearly visible. Shut up.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Did they just duct tape that to a camera? Is that what they did?
Yeah.
That's science right there. It's like, how do we integrate this Toker technology? Well, we have the great integrator right here. Pulls out roll of duct tape.
This is a bit of overkill, George. I told you these rebels work in 5-man squads. There'll only be 5, maybe 10 of them there.
I don't want to take any chances, Jacob.
Okay, listen up. Colonel O'Neill is in charge of this operation.
Valve has reached destination.
He
Scanning with
is our top ghost hunter,
Colonel, I want
which
to
is a position we now unfortunately have to have.
not engage the enemy unless you have no choice.
Can't engage what you can't see, sir.
Do your best with them not to see you, Colonel.
Well, you know,
Valve TER shows immediate gate vicinity clear.
if I can't see,
right,
if I
here we
can't
go,
see them,
kids.
they can't see me, right? Right, General? Wait a second.
Move out.
That's probably one of my favorite lines from Red vs. Blue. If I can't see them, they can't see me. Caboose, that's not correct.
I think that show is finally ending.
Like, do they even have money anymore?
Rooster
I thought
Teeth?
Rooster
I do not
Teeth
believe
went.
so.
I think Rooster Teeth went belly up.
Looks clear.
Like, how did they ruin? Didn't like everyone like super love that weird ass show they
Go do
had?
some snooping around.
Ruby?
Yeah.
Stay with SG.
Yeah, but then they fucked it all up.
Backside.
How? I didn't watch it. It looked. First of all, I hated the animation style, but
Ruby had the potential to be solidly mid, and they fucked it all up.
The Ritsu are present in that direction.
How many?
I don't know.
Just like a fuck ton.
it's an army.
That's what you call a group of Ritu. A fuck ton of Ritu.
That sounds grammatically correct.
What is the range on these things?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Whoa.
It is a fuck ton.
Yeah, that's a fuck ton.
5 or 10.
5 or 10, you said.
100. Did I not say 100? I should have said 100.
So you would say threat assessment is high?
You said,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
There were a lot of them, sir.
They are indeed invisible.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't see shit. I'm trusting their assessment, I guess.
We got through the gate, and my guard did a TR sweep of the room.
Of course, it would only take one to open the iris. Correct?
Well, we could put palm scanners into the iris control system to prevent that. I mean,
Oh, that's why we eventually got that.
Technically,
Okay.
you even do it now.
We could finally put like the slightest modicum of security on our security devices.
To be fair, I don't think they were expecting, you know...
This is all a learning process.
It's nice that they do that, though.
That should... Teal?
Uh-oh, there's a Ritu somewhere.
Ghost. We've got Ghost.
Colonel on you.
We got
You get
ghosts.
Charlie now? And Mom's there? I think we may have a stowaway Ritu who came back with us.
We got ghosts.
Lockdown in progress.
Code 9. They have a code specifically for ghosts.
I think Code 9 is just general shit's fucked. It's not a Code 10, though. Code 10 is shit's really fucked.
I can't wait until they have to call the president and say, ghosts have invaded the base and they want to kill everyone on Earth.
They're like, yeah, no, ghosts are bad. Okay.
Dead. We hardly knew you.
Hey, he's a Tok'ra. Look at that. He
Damn.
used the Force. Are there more?
One shot, one kill, huh? I need Teal.
Well, when there's an invisible enemy, you don't want to be like, well,
that dude is dead.
When there's an invisible enemy, you don't like, I have in this gun that you make us see the invisible enemies, but it takes like 20 bullets for it to kill them. Oh, that's a lot.
They're gonna have to requisition a new table. And they're fast as fuck, apparently.
Anyone get a count?
Like
we have
4?
4 here. What's that one in the control room?
Yeah, it's one of their terrorist teams. They didn't want to be seen until their destruction had already started.
They don't call themselves
What
that,
will
though,
they
right?
do?
Some of them will try to get out of the
Terrorist
base.
teams?
They're like-
the TTs?
they're
They call
like
them TTs.
They're like a freedom fighter team,
They have
right?
cross-phasal explosives. Each one as powerful as a small nuke.
Are they terrorists? What political goal
I
are
was
they
about to say, it's like,
fighting
technically, I don't think it fits the definition of terrorism because there's not a, well,
Sweet.
because you're not trying to forward a political ideology through fear, right? That's
for? Yeah,
they're
they're
just
not
trying
to. They're not trying to affect a policy change. through
Yeah,
their
they're not
actions.
trying to scare the Goa'uld. They're trying to eradicate
Well,
them
assume they are.
through loss of food. That's not terrorism. That's just
Sealing as
guerrilla
we go.
warfare
Try to
tactics.
corral.
Yeah, that's just
Jacob,
yeah.
Carter,
Asymmetrical
C8.
warfare. That's just
Seal
asymmetrical
Yeah, no,
warfare.
Brecker, C3. Daniel, Plunkett, you're with me. Let's move out.
How will you genocide this one race of people by genociding another race of people?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's 2 for the price of 1.
Seal.
That's efficiency. I am the master of genocide. Why did they give Teal'c the TRE?
Because he can sense where they are because of Junior.
Yeah, but then he won't be able to shoot. He'll be crippled in pain.
But no, because he shot the other one even though he was in pain.
They fired a warning shot.
So you can know where they are.
Yeah, obviously.
Seal blast A7 West.
So they're playing a pretty metal game of laser tag right now.
By the way, my neighbors got to see my brother and I lightsaber duel in the front yard at night last night.
Nice.
Because
They come out and drink. This is that kind of area.
Jack,
No, they just like looked out the window and did a.
What? Don't do that.
Ah, shit.
They did not like seeing. They were confused, but seeing two grown men. Wow. You see that?
Yeah.
He got
Burned his
shot.
shadow into the wall.
He got shot so hard it was like Hiroshima happened.
Yep.
But his body was still there.
He's probably gonna have to have a closed casket.
He didn't look that injured.
Dead. 1 shot, 1 kill.
You okay?
Not really.
Been better.
Get the damn thing.
Yep. I'm just gonna hang out here and rest.
Well, yeah, he's got to let us his host, do some healing.
I got tagged. I'm out.
Uh-oh, I got a text message.
Why is a text message an
It wasn't. It was just a something else. I don't know what it was.
Grenade. It's maybe dead.
Where is it? It's somewhere. Over the rainbow.
Do you think they leave corpses if they're damaged in a more conventional way?
Look, it's got its gun hand.
Yeah, that's some sort of metal implement.
Yeah.
Just like I taught you.
Killing aliens. Ghost aliens.
They don't. It's a good thing that Daniel knows this code.
Well, I think he's worked enough in the military.
There's fucking ghosts! Is Daniel gonna get the kill? Oh, no, the other one killed it.
Don't shoot!
Dead.
Oh, he's dead. And who was that? Oh, it was another one.
Yeah. They didn't fire.
There's a lot of casualties in this medical room.
Are you saying there are no injuries in the medical room?
That's right.
Give me a count.
I got 1.
I also eliminated 1.
And we got 2, and Mother got 1. I guess that makes 5.
So that should be all of them, right?
Well, let's make sure. Take a team and do a sweep of the base, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Let's not assume, because there was like 1,000 of those guys there.
Yeah, let's do some work here.
They're gonna get you with the secret 6th guy.
I'm sorry.
The 6th Man. That was a movie, I believe.
Was it?
I don't know. Dead.
You just saying shit?
Probably. I do say a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit.
Okay, there is a movie called The 6th Man.
See, look at that. I'm not insane. Every now and then, something triggers up here and remembers things.
I don't know if this is a movie you would have watched. It's a Marlon Wayans movie. It's a college athlete returns from the dead to help his brother's basketball team win the NCAA title.
I don't think I've seen it, but I think I have seen it, but not watched it. You know what I'm saying? You know when I'm endlessly scrolling through
I may be able to stabilize him for now, but you have to remember, sir, he has 2 major organs about to fail.
There was a Marlon Wayans David Spade movie.
You got all this.
Well, that
fancy
sounds
equipment
quality. I like that.
I'm sorry.
He will
I
die.
don't think so.
Let us take him.
We can cure him.
He will be in good hands.
It's a student. It's called senseless. A student gets his senses enhanced by an experimental drug.
Be a host?
He is young, but the Tok'ra symbiote that we introduced to his mind can teach him. He will grow up with the advantages that great wisdom brings.
2 keywords there.
And it had Chucky in it.
The Tok'ra are probably the only way that'll happen, sir.
Chucky? Chucky
Yeah,
Finster?
Brad Dourif.
Oh.
Brad Dourif.
I see when you said Chucky, I thought of that, but then I was like, but you could also be talking about Chucky Finster. I do like Brad Dourif. He was great in first of all the Chucky movies, but second of all, and Deadwood. He waddles a bit.
What about his Oscar-worthy performance as Grima Wormtongue?
Oh my God, that was him. As soon as you said that, I literally, like in my head, put the 2 pictures together and went, "Oh, hey!"
That's like oh my God.
There's another rule that says.
I just never put those 2 together because I didn't know who he was when I watched The Lord of the Rings as a kid.
I want to stay with you, Jack.
It's like when I rewatch it, and I recognize new people that I've come to know and love.
Going to take you to a place where you can get well. I can't do that.
You're an inferior human here.
I'll come visit.
We're gonna make you better, and by we I mean the Tok'ra. They're gonna put a snake inside you. It's gonna be all good.
Are we ever gonna see this kid again? Is O'Neill straight up lying here?
I don't know, because every now and then they do. I don't think so. I think the only kid we see again is the kid that the Sam and the doctor saved. She comes up every now and then.
According to the wiki, he comes back in 1 episode.
Okay.
The Ritu are guileful creatures, and you're at the disadvantage of not being able to sense them, as my Jaffa friend and I can.
Well, we've installed the hand scanner, so they can't open the iris, at least.
My Jaffa friend.
You are only one, Tilk. Please be diligent. They will not give up. They will attempt to send more infiltrators.
They'll never give up. They'll never surrender.
Yeah.
They'll fight them on the beaches. They'll fight them on the beaches. They'll fight them in the streets. And they will never give up. And they will never surrender. The Ritu are Churchills.
Take care.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of drinking, a lot of smoking. A lot of English breakfasts. What episode does he come back in?
It is an episode in 2002.
Oh wow!
So wait, later... no. This is a book. It's in a book.
Oh, okay. All right. That was it. How did that make you feel?
There wasn't a lot of showing and telling. I feel I lied to.
They showed the the ghost aliens after being told about the ghost aliens. So, ipso facto.
Wait a second.
Post hoc ergo propter hoc.
This book was published in 2016.
Why did it say 2002?
No, that's the year it happened. I thought it was the. I thought that's why, because I thought that's why it was an episode. But
yeah, there are Stargate books.
But they're still writing. They were still writing them as of 2016.
Yeah. MGM need
wild stuff. Wild stuff.
Anyway, all right. Well, that was it for Stargate Saturday. Join us tomorrow for Sailor Moon Sunday. We'll see you then. Do you have anything to add, Amoeba?
Yeah, we're on the back half of season 2.
We are. We're getting there. So see you then. Later.